So, let's talk about this channel and where I think the future is going to be going, at least for me giving it to you. So first, I just kind of want to point out that I don't have anything written. This is all going to be coming straight from the top of my head, and I just want to talk about, like I said, where I want this channel to go in the future. I know that I said last week that I would try to post every couple days, but judging from a couple things that have come up for me in this summer, I think I'm only going to limit it to about once a week, possibly if I can. I do feel really bad about that, but that's the most that I can really do. As for right now, I'll update you guys later. Anyways, getting back on track here, and what I really wanted to talk about is the content that I want to be pushing out for you guys. As many of you may know, or at least all of you should, Rainbow Six Siege is currently in season Operation Health, which I'm not too fond of, honestly. I feel like the game's kind of good the way it is, at least on my end. The servers don't really fault over that much. I don't really have any problems getting into games. Maximum 2 minutes is what I usually get. Some of the clips that you see me may having with Shaw and them, it's long, but that was just like that was situational because I don't know what happened. That's not usually where the server side for me goes. And I know Rainbow in itself is a very good game, and I really do enjoy it, but the fact that we did end up miss a summer or a season's worth of content, it kind of drove me away from the game a little bit. I did come back earlier today just to record a little bit, and I do have some stuff that I want to post for y'all in the next couple days. That was actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, it's an awesome game. Like, that's one of the reasons why I found it and I loved it, because I remember when the game first came out that my friends got it in the middle of season 2, if I'm not mistaken, and I would join parties. I'd be playing Call of Duty, and they'd be like, "Oh, check blue, or whatever." Like, they'd be making all the call-outs, and I'm listening to them like, "What the heck is going on?" And they're like, "Dude, Mike, you gotta freaking get this game, bro. It's awesome." And I'm like, "I don't think so." And this is before I watch like any game content. I know it's kind of bad of me for making judgment like before I see anything, but I was just like, yeah, I like Call of Duty better, and it's kind of like just weird for me to say because I don't really like it for multiplayer anymore, and that's all I did. But you know, that's what I like to do at that point in time. And then as soon as season 4 dropped, I was at the mall, and I saw in a GameStop that they had a used version of Rainbow Six Siege on sale, and I was like, yeah, you know, let me go ahead and buy it, see what it's all about. And I put it in, did the download, started playing the situations, did the terrorist hunts a couple times, and I was like, this is pretty cool. So I used a couple renown, I unlocked my operators, and lo and behold, it's become like one of my most favorite games that I've ever loved to play. And that's kind of what's always been bringing me back to play this game, because, you know, the constant content that was coming out, and the fact that elite skins were introduced, and just all the just basically all the content that they were pushing out was what kept me with this game, and that's why I loved it. But you know, ever since Ubisoft pushed out Operation Health, I don't want to say it was a bad decision in a sense, because from their perspective, obviously it was a great time to just, you know, put uh, some of the game on hold so that we could fix some of the, you know, issues that the community was complaining about. But now look at it. We were like, just freaking fix the servers at least. Come on, make them better. And then now they're actually trying to do it, and they're like, give us content, please. We want it. It's like, make up your mind. And you know, I just wish that, in a sense, Ubisoft could keep on giving us content while updating their servers and everything, because the game is still fun. I did come back and play it earlier today, which is what you guys are seeing on screen right now, and it was so much fun. Honestly, I haven't had this much fun ever since. I think a break from Rainbow is all that I really needed. Um, I really don't have anything else much other to say about this game. It it's just it's a masterpiece, honestly. From how different it is to other first-person shooters, it it's different in so many ways. Like, I know people from the outside are gonna be like, it's just like every other one. If you're actually playing it, it doesn't feel like any other one. Like, Call of Duty, Halo, Medal of Honor, and I remember freaking Hell's Highway Brother in Arms, if I said that correctly, was another PS3 game from World War II. You just can't get any more realistic in a sense of this. But I guess you can kind of rule out like all the operators, gadgets like Fuse here. I don't know if that's completely practical in a sense yet. I haven't done any research on it or anything, but everything's just so different and unique for each operator, and the fact that they all have their own thing that they can bring to the team, that's what makes this game so special, and that's why I love it. But, Operation Health kind of put that to a halt, and I couldn't just, I couldn't play it for a bit. That's one of the main reasons why I did end up leaving, and that's why I had to end up taking off a week from Rainbow. That's one reason why. Um, I guess you could say another reason is because of like the summer things that I told you all about in the beginning. But I don't know. This game is just beautiful in so many ways, and I have no regrets to it, other than the fact that they need to add a little bit more content just to hold us over for now. Now, another reason that I was gone, and I am guilty for, is Treyarch's sudden release of Zombie Chronicles. I can't put into words how happy I was to hear that the myth of DLC 5 was officially confirmed by Jason Blundell himself, which is the owner and creator of Zombies for Black Ops 3 at this point in time. I was so happy because I'm gonna go into a little bit of story mode here, and I hate if this is cringy, but I have to explain it. So I know that I want to say it was November 11th of 2008. The PlayStation 3 and Call of Duty World at War were released right next to each other. Call of Duty World at War was going to be like the release right next to the PlayStation to kind of help sell it off. And I remember my dad got me the PlayStation 3 and World at War, and he was like, this is going to be an early Christmas present. So I was like, cool, thank you. And me being a little kid at the time, out, just playing a Call of Duty game was a little bit out of place, but I enjoyed first-person shooters. The first FPS game I played was a 007 game for the PlayStation 2, and I would play that game religiously, I remember. And another one that I played was Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. That was another one that I liked to play at the time. And to have a Call of Duty game in my hands that just played and felt a lot better than what I had at the time, that was so much fun, honestly. And when I loaded up the game and got into the campaign, as a kid, I just loved to kill things, because that was, what I used to do on 007 and everything, with Ghost Recon, and I just played the campaign. Me being a little kid at the time, I played on Recruit. I know I'm a scrub, but I just love the game, and I played the campaign all the way through. And then I got to the secret of zombies, and that's where it all kicked off for me. I played Nocturne Totem, and I remember I played through the entire campaign that day, and I started like in the early afternoon, like at 11 or 12, and I played all the way until like 10. I grinded that campaign. I died a lot, but I played it all the way through. And once I got to zombies, I was like, what is this? What am I doing? Is this the next mission? And then I started seeing the zombies come out, and I was like, I didn't sign up for this, or at least that's what I feel like I was thinking. And I started playing through, and I just started killing them, and I was like, what the heck? What's going on? Who are these guys? And I ended up making it to, I believe, round 4 or 5, and I was like, I gotta play this again. So I just wanted to play it again and again and again, and I remember I stayed up until midnight, 1 o'clock playing that. As far as I know, my baby brother at the time was asleep in his crib. My dad fell asleep behind me watching me play the campaign, and my mom was in her room. And I stayed up playing the zombies, or excuse me, I stayed up playing the zombies for I don't even know how long. And I had to go to bed because this was around like the Thanksgiving break. I was off of school, and I woke up the next day, sorry, ready to play it again. And when DLC 1 for World at War got launched, I was like, Daddy, can you please give me money to pay for it? And he's like, if you have your money from your birthday or from Christmas later, you can buy it. And I never ended up buying the DLC for World at War. But, I had Nocturne Totem, and that's what I was happy with. I never got accustomed to perks until Black Ops 1, and I never bought any DLC for that, excuse me, either. I did end up buying Moon, but, Moon was just so complicated for me. Jumping from Nocturne Totem to Moon? Are you kidding me? I was not ready for that. But, and then the release of Black Ops 2. That just really kicked it off. Like, that's what turned me from basically a multiplayer guy into a zombies guy that just loved to play the game. I remember I used to play Transit a whole lot. I remember that I would grind out on Town Survival, playing with a bunch of randoms who had no idea what they were doing, getting burned by lava every 5 seconds, just watching them down was so funny. And I played all the DLCs all the way through. I bought every single one, and I played it all the way through Origins. And Origins was the last thing that kind of like hitched it on, that I was like, I only want to play zombies now. Because the staffs were amazing, and Origins kind of gave the story to the players, and I realized there's a story behind this, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to learn more. And the game just made me so happy. I couldn't just put it down. So the gap between the release of Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 with Ghost and Advanced Warfare, I kind of skipped them because I wanted to keep going back to Black Ops 2 and playing zombies, and I would constantly just try my best to go for high rounds, and I love to play the game. But I'm digressing a little bit. Black Ops 3 Zombies 2, it was amazing. I love playing it, and then season kind of finished, and it was like, this is it. We can't do anything more. It's time for Infinite Warfare. And I was like, I can't finish Zombies off with revelations like that, man. I want a full story, and I know it kind of loops around if you look at it from a certain angle, but I wanted an ending where Dempsey, Richtoff, and Nikolai and Takio were free from all this torture they had been put through. And when Zombie Chronicles got released, I was like, this is beautiful. I can go back and play all those maps I've never got a chance to. Because playing Ascension, Shangri-La, Verrucht, Shinonuma, I know we already had the Giant as DLC and I played it a lot, but that also, Nocturne Totem, Kino, Moon, I can't even think of any more, Origins. It was just so amazing to see all these maps get remastered, and, with the release of Zombie Chronicles coming, like, right before that last video that I posted for you all, I had to keep on playing the Zombie Chronicles because, Operation House just wasn't doing it for me, and that's one reason why I've been gone for so long. But, this is where I kind of turn to where I want to put you all in terms of where this channel goes. I would really appreciate it if any of you watching were to go down and comment and give any suggestions on what type of content you'd like to see. Of course, I'll keep playing Rainbow. Of course, I'll keep playing Zombie Chronicles. I'm definitely want to keep posting some of this. But if I want to open up the channel to like more different games, I have a small library here that I kind of want to put into. I could do Let's Plays on a few of these. I could do the campaign on some Call of Duties. I could do live commentaries on multiplayer. I could do it on Rainbow. I could keep on posting Battlefield 1 gameplay. I just really would appreciate it if you all would, kind of just give me some feedback on how you want this channel to grow content-wise. This really does come down to you all helping me out on what you would like to see. So if you can right now, go into the comments and just give me any sort of ideas that you want. Like I said, just any game that I have that's possible. Live commentaries, challenges for zombies, weird strat roulette ideas for Rainbow multiplayer. If you want to see me like have a couple friends try realistic terrace hunt on there. Even if you want to see another custom games on Rainbow like I did with Shaw against 3 of our subs, that was really fun. Um, I just want to know what you guys are looking at and what I can do to provide, because I'm kind of at a standstill here. I don't know if I want to keep posting Rainbow or if I want to keep on with Zombie Chronicles and just keep it once a week. So again, go ahead and comment down below and just help me on a few ideas of what I should post for you guys. I do want to change my channel name from That Rainbow Dude to That Gamer Guy, because I want to be a little more inclusive on what I play. I don't want to just stick it to Rainbow, and because Operation Health, like I said before, it's not enough for right now. At least not until the Korean operators come out. I think those are the next ones. I'm not sure, but that would be really helpful. And this is gonna be the end of the video. On the left, there's my channel right there, and on the right, there's a couple more. And I do actually have a Twitch now that I've been doing a couple streams on recently with Zombies Chronicles. If you want to check it out, it's That Gamer Guy 05 right there at the bottom left. And it'd be great if you go check it out and follow if you want. I don't know. You don't have to, but you can stay on YouTube if you'd like. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the video. Hope you all have enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.